I've been away. Haven't been too occupied, just too distracted, too lethargic, and fundamentally unmotivated. I did make a poor attempt at painting my hatch back in October. I also installed an OEM radio, and the belt for the cassette player may need to be replaced. That's the main reason I bought the radio, is for the cassette player. And I even drove to Austin in the car's first road trip since the swap. So let's talk about distractions. See, I have this quirk where I move from hobby to hobby and can't really maintain interest in more than one hobby at a time. I've been getting my dopamine hits from hunting down and buying comic books, reading them, and just generally occupied with all sorts of content related to comics. This time of year, with less daylight and just more holiday traveling that I do, I haven't felt like doing anything. I mean, I recorded the whole botched paint job and radio installation, but I haven't felt like editing the video or planning and recording any other videos. Now that we're all caught up with where I'm at with this channel and sort of where the Supra is, let's talk about a much needed part that I've been waiting to install for a while. After driving to Austin, I realized and just had this nagging feeling in the back of my mind that my transmission was leaking very slightly. See, when I bought the R154, it didn't come with an ABS sensor, though there was a spot for one. I thought, well, I'll just reuse the one from my W58. It's not exactly the same shape. It's not flush with the mounting point, so I had to use some washers, and I just feel like it's leaking slightly. So I kind of felt that throughout my whole trip in Austin. Now I finally do have the part number 89544-14020. This sensor is very hard to find. I had one in my sights last summer for like $100. I just missed out. It was on eBay. Now I'm paying almost triple for that mistake. I'm gonna install this and let's see if it works. And even though I haven't been making videos this whole time, I have picked up a couple other things as well. Got this universal coolant reservoir. I also bought some coilovers for the car. When I was getting this car ready to be on the road, I ended up just buying springs to go on the stock TEMS shocks, but the rear shocks are blown and the car's just super bouncy. So I picked up some TN coilovers, something I probably should have just done to begin with, but I'm gonna install that in the next video. So this is some leftover stuff that I have. Hopefully it's enough to top it off. So here's the old sensor right here. And you can see it's a little grimy in this area. It was also a little bit wet. This car's been sitting for a while though, but it was kind of wet around here, so I figured it should be leaking. Yeah, I can tell. So I just need to remove this and put the new one in. Pretty simple, right? It shouldn't leak from here when I take it off. I think it only leaks once it's under pressure, but we'll see. I stupidly put silicone and some washers in its place. But let's see. Only thing I was having trouble with earlier is I couldn't reach the connector. I'm hoping I don't have to drop the transmission a little bit to get to the connector. So let's see. Oh, I should be able to get to it from here. Put the camera down to get it disconnected. Alright, got it off. There it is. You can see it's just more of this like straight piece. Here's a new one. So you can tell it kind of has an angle to it. On this new one, the shaft on the R54 one just kind of goes in a little bit more before it has the washer or the O-ring, and this O-ring's all the way in the back. So yeah, I think that right there, let me just make sure it connects. I'm gonna have to do this off camera because I can't hold the camera at the same time. Let's see if I can just... Alright, got it connected. The connector's kind of broken, but it's on there. Put this up here. And up here on the side there's like a little holder that kind of keeps the wire in place. Not sure if you guys can see that, but it's right here. Alright, ooh, fits nicely. So you can see it kind of curves around the fill plug here. The W58 one just goes straight back because there's probably not something behind it. When I pushed it in, it fit nicely and I could see the O-ring seat nicely as well. All in all, so far so good. Just need to screw it in and we're all good to go. Alright, so got the sensor screwed in there. Now I'm just gonna loosen up the fill plug and start putting some more fluid in there. If fluid starts coming out of the fill plug, then I know it's full. I already spilled a little bit of this over there, just being clumsy. This should be a 10mm hex. Ah, fuck! I just saw the flash last night, and that really just goes to show you how long I've been sitting on this footage. I'm really kind of ashamed that I've been sitting on it, not feeling like editing it or even recording new content. But I am back at it, and the coilovers I mentioned, I am ready to install those. But first, I'm going on an epic road trip starting either today or early tomorrow. And I'm 99% sure I'm gonna take the Supra, whether it's ready for it or not. We'll see how that goes. It did do great on the Austin road trip. Shocks were just a little bit bouncy, but I think I can deal with that. And I'm just really in the mode of creating content again, trying to bring this YouTube channel back up to all the goals that I've set for myself with building it up, growing the channel, and just making content that I enjoy. I had all this stuff on this project board that I was hoping to do. Most of it's done, so I'm just gonna go ahead and erase all this and just get it ready for volume 2. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys are interested in more Supra or 86 content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace!